Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hope we're doing great today. Happy Saturday. We've got 16 matchups on this MLB slate today. Be sure to hit that subscribe button. Should be hit that 21.8K subs today, guys. So keep up the good work. Check out on my betting links in the description below. Really good promos, especially with FanDuel. New customers bet 5, get 200 in bonus bets, guys. So take advantage of that if you guys aren't already signed up with FanDuel. And in Pennsylvania, just launched Bet 365. Just launched in Pennsylvania, so go ahead and check that out. They have really great promos there for anyone for the official launch. So take advantage, guys. And yeah, we'll hop in it here. Busy slate today, 16 matchups. Starting with the Texas Rangers versus the Toronto Blue Jays. Actually, the Blue Jays opening up as home favorites at -135. The Rangers plus 115 with the over-under at 8.5. Rangers coming into this matchup 51-53. Toronto 47-56. Pitching for the Rangers is Michael Lorenzen with an ERA of 3.53. Pitching for Toronto is Kevin Gausman with an ERA of 4.55. Lorenzen, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 8 strikeouts. Gausman, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 4 runs, had 5 strikeouts. Rangers losing a close one yesterday, 6-5. Was able to get the underdog cover. Rangers, they are 6-1 against Toronto, so they've still been very good against Toronto. A good bounce back for Toronto after losing 13-0 the game prior against the Rays. I'd say pretty even pitching matchup. Both pitchers giving up a couple runs here. I'm still liking the plus money with the Rangers. Kept it close yesterday. Give me Rangers plus 1.5 on the road. Next matchup, we've got the San Diego Padres versus the Baltimore Orioles. Baltimore opening up as slight road favorites at -115. The Padres -105 with the over-under at 8.5. Padres coming into this matchup 56-50. Baltimore 61-42. Pitching for the Padres is Michael King with an ERA of 3.28. Pitching for Baltimore is Dean Kramer with an ERA of 4.43. King, his last start, he pitched 7 innings, gave up 1 run, had 6 strikeouts. Kramer, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 2 strikeouts. Padres, they're on a 6-game winning streak right now, beating Baltimore yesterday 6-4 as big underdogs. Didn't think they were going to get it done with Missouri on the mound with how bad he's been. And then Baltimore 1-4 in their last 5. Padres, they're 5-0 on the road right now, 7-1 on the road against Baltimore. King been solid his last 3 starts, giving up 1 run in 3 straight games. Kramer, he's given up 10 runs in his last 3. I think I like the Padres here. Playing great. I thought they were going to lose yesterday, but played very well. And I like King on the mound today, and I'll take the Padres plus 1.5 on the road. Next matchup, we got the Atlanta Braves versus the New York Mets. Mets opening up as home favorites at -120. The Braves plus 100 with the over-under at 8.5. Braves coming into this matchup 54-48. The Mets 55-48. Pitching for the Braves is Spencer Schwellenbach with an ERA of 4.62. Pitching for the Mets is Tyler Megill with an ERA of 4.85. Schwellenbach, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 4 runs, had 8 strikeouts. Megill, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 4 runs, had 6 strikeouts. The Braves on a 6-game losing streak, coming off back-to-back Mets losses. Mets on a 5-game winning streak. They're playing great right now. The Braves 2-4 against the Mets, 2-5 on the road here. Mets just playing well. Megill coming off 2 rough starts on the mound. He's had good games, but coming off 2 bad ones. But man, I just don't trust the Braves. Mets are playing great. Braves are on a bad stretch here. I just like the Mets at home, and they're playing very good. I'll take New York at home in this one. Next matchup, we got the Cincinnati Reds versus the Tampa Bay Rays. Tampa Bay opening up as home favorites at -130. The Reds plus 110 with the over-under at 8. Reds coming into this matchup 50-53. The Rays 52-52. Pitching for the Reds is Andrew Abbott with an ERA of 3.19. Pitching for the Rays is Zach Littell with an ERA of 4.21. Abbott, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 1 strikeout. Littell, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 5 runs, had 6 strikeouts. The Reds beating Tampa Bay yesterday 3-2. They're on a 3-game winning streak right now. They are 5-2 against Tampa, 7-3 on the road against Tampa. They've been very good against Tampa here. Littell's had some rough starts on the mound. He had a 5-1 and 7-run game in his last 3 here. Don't love that. Abbott, 2 of his last 3 games, he hasn't given up a run here, so he's been solid. Liking the plus money with the Reds today, and I'll take the Reds plus 1.5 on the road. Next matchup, we've got the Cleveland Guardians versus the Philadelphia Phillies. Phillies opening up as home favorites at -160. The Guardians plus 130 with the over-under at 9. Guardians coming into this matchup 62-41. The Phillies 64-39. Pitching for the Guardians is Carlos Carrasco with an ERA of 5.32. Pitching for the Phillies is Tyler Phillips with an ERA of 2.81. Carrasco, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 6 runs, had 6 strikeouts. Phillips, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 3 strikeouts. Cleveland coming off a Phillies win yesterday, 3-1. Phillies haven't played that great, 3-7 in their last 10. Cleveland is 4-1 against the Phillies. Phillips has only pitched twice this season. He gave up no runs his last game, but his first start he did give up 4 runs. Carrasco had some rough starts on the mound here. But man, Phillies have just been such a letdown as big favorites. And just don't know if I can roll with them again as a big favorite until I see them get back, get back on their groove. I think I'm going to take a shot with the Guardians plus 1.5 on the road. Next matchup, we got the Minnesota Twins versus the Detroit Tigers. Detroit opening up as home favorites at -120. Minnesota plus 100 with the over-under at 7. Detroit coming into this matchup 51-54. Twins 57-45. Pitching for the Twins is Joe Ryan with an ERA of 3.73. Pitching for Detroit is Tariq Skubal with an ERA of 2.34. Ryan, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 4 runs, had 6 strikeouts. Skubal, his last start, he pitched 7 innings, gave up 1 run, had 6 strikeouts. Ryan, he's coming off some bad starts, giving up 4, 5, and 3 runs here. Minnesota on a 2-game winning streak. They just beat Detroit yesterday 9-3. 4-2 against Detroit here. They've been good against Detroit, but I just don't love Ryan on the mound. Skubal been very solid. Gives up like 1 to 2 runs here, and yeah, I think with Skubal on the mound, I gotta take the Tigers at home today. Next matchup, we got the Chicago Cubs versus the Kansas City Royals. Royals opening up as home favorites at -120. The Cubs plus 100 with the over-under at 8. Cubs coming into this matchup 49-56. The Royals 57-47. Pitching for the Cubs is Shota Imanaga with an ERA of 2.86. Pitching for the Royals is Seth Lugo with an ERA of 2.45. Imanaga, his last start, he pitched 7 innings, gave up 1 run, had 10 strikeouts. Lugo, his last start, he pitched 9 innings, gave up 1 run, had 6 strikeouts. The Cubs on a 3-game losing streak, getting shut out yesterday by the Royals 6-0. They are just 2-6 against Kansas City. Pretty even pitching matchup, I would say. But I still think I like the Royals. Cubs, they haven't played well. 3-7 in their last 10. They're on a bad stretch right now. Yeah, give me the Royals at home today. Next matchup, we got the Los Angeles Dodgers versus the Houston Astros. Houston opening up as home favorites at -130. The Dodgers plus 115 with the over-under at 9. Dodgers coming into this matchup 62-43. The Astros 54-49. Pitching for the Dodgers is Justin Robletsky with an ERA at 4.40. Pitching for the Astros is Ronel Blanco with an ERA of 2.75. Robletsky, his last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 5 strikeouts. Blanco, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 4 runs, had 5 strikeouts. The Dodgers getting shut out yesterday, 5-0. That was just a disappointing game from the Dodgers. Houston on a 2-game winning streak. I haven't really seen Dodgers get shut out like that, so I'm not really sure how to judge that. I do expect a big bounce back from the Dodgers. I do see something that says Freddie Freeman could be doubtful for the Dodgers today. But yeah, they're 1-7 on the road. They do not travel well. And yeah, after yesterday, I don't know. I don't know if I could trust the Dodgers here. I mean, it was a bad game yesterday. Couldn't get nothing going. They played so bad on the road here. I think I gotta take the Astros at home today. Next matchup, we got the Miami Marlins versus the Milwaukee Brewers. Brewers opening up as home favorites at -180. The Marlins +140 with the over-under at 8. Marlins coming into this matchup 38-66. The Brewers 59-44. Pitching for the Marlins is Max Meyer with an ERA of 2.12. Pitching for the Brewers is Aaron Savale with an ERA of 5.17. Meyer, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 1 run, had 7 strikeouts. Savale, his last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 5 runs, had 4 strikeouts. Miami coming off a Brewers win, 6-2 yesterday. Nice underdog win yesterday. They were big underdogs. They're 5-1 against the Brewers. They've actually been very good against Milwaukee here. Mayer's been very good on the mound for the Marlins this season. Savale, not so. 5-1-4 in his last 3 starts. He definitely gives up some runs. Yeah, I'm not sure I love the Brewers here. We just saw them play horrible yesterday. Meyer, the better pitcher in this matchup for the Marlins. Maybe the Marlins +1.5 on the road today. Next matchup, we've got the New York Yankees versus the Boston Red Sox. This one's looking like a pick'em scenario with both teams -110 with the over-under at 10. Yankees coming into this matchup 60-45. Boston 55-47. Pitching for the Yankees is Marcus Stroman with an ERA at 3.59. Pitching for Boston is Carter Crawford with an ERA of 3.37. Stroman, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 5 strikeouts. Crawford, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 6 runs, had 2 strikeouts. Coming off a rough game, but his 2 games prior, he did not allow a run. And one of those was against the Yankees, where he pitched 7 innings and gave up no runs. Yankees losing to Boston yesterday, 9-7. They're on a 3-game losing streak right now. 1-5 against Boston. They have not played well against the Red Sox here. And I like Crawford on the mound. You know, kind of coming off a tough game, but man, he pitched a very good game against the Yankees last time. And yeah, in a pick'em scenario, I'm going to take the home team here, and I'll take Boston at home today. Next matchup, we got the Seattle Mariners versus the Chicago White Sox. Seattle opening up as road favorites at -150. The White Sox +125 with the over-under at 7.5. Seattle coming into this matchup 54-51. The White Sox 27-79. Pitching for Seattle is Brian Wu with an ERA of 2.54. Pitching for the White Sox is Eric Fedde with an ERA of 2.98. Wu, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 5 strikeouts. Fedde, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 5 strikeouts. Seattle 10-0 yesterday against the White Sox, absolutely shutting them out. Seattle has not played well. They're 2-8 in their last 10, and obviously the White Sox, their big losing streak continues. I don't know the exact number. I feel like it's like 12 or 13 or something like that. I mean, they've just been horrible. They could possibly be getting Randy Arozarena back, today for Seattle. We'll see. They just traded for him. We'll see if he plays today. It says he's questionable, so it'd be nice to have him in the lineup. They are 4-1 on the road against the White Sox here. just from what I've seen yesterday, even with the Mariners, they are not playing well. I just can't trust the White Sox. That's all it comes down to. Give me the Mariners on the road. Next matchup, we got the Washington Nationals versus the St. Louis Cardinals. Cardinals opening up as home favorites at -135. Nationals +115 with the over-under at 8.5. Nationals coming into this matchup 48-56. The Cardinals 53-50. Pitching for the Nationals is Jake Irvin with an ERA of 3.44. Pitching for the Cardinals is Kyle Gibson with an ERA of 3.99. Irvin, his last start, he pitched 7 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 7 strikeouts. Gibson, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 1 run, had 6 strikeouts. Washington coming off a St. Louis win yesterday, 10-8. Nice underdog win for them. They are just 2-5 against St. Louis. Haven't been the best head-to-head here. Irvin, not in love with the pitching. Both pitchers give up some runs here, but I'm still liking the plus money with the Nationals. I'm not really sold with the Cardinals being the favorites. Nationals, played good yesterday. I'll take another shot with the Nationals +1.5 on the road. Next matchup, we've got the Pittsburgh Pirates versus the Arizona Diamondbacks. Arizona opening up as home favorites at -170. The Pirates +140 with the over-under at 8.5. Pirates coming into this matchup 52-51. Arizona 54-50. Pitching for the Pirates is Marco Gonzalez with an ERA of 2.70. Pitching for Arizona is Brandon Pfaadt with an ERA of 3.74. Gonzalez, his last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 4 strikeouts. Pfaadt, his last start, he pitched 7 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 7 strikeouts. Pirates losing a close one yesterday, 4-3. Was able to get the underdog cover. Arizona on a little 3-game winning streak right now. The Pirates 1-5 against Arizona, 2-10 on the road against Arizona. They've been very bad against Arizona here. And then Pfaadt on the mound, back-to-back 0-run games here. So he's coming off a nice stretch. And close yesterday, but Pirates, they just can't beat Arizona on the road here. And I think I gotta take the Diamondbacks at home today. Next matchup, we've got the Oakland Athletics versus the Los Angeles Angels. Angels opening up as home favorites at -125. Oakland +105 with the over-under at 9. Oakland coming into this matchup 43-63. The Angels 45-59. Pitching for Oakland is Mitch Spence with an ERA of 4.67. Pitching for the Angels is Tyler Anderson with an ERA of 2.91. Spence, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 3 strikeouts. Anderson, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 1 run, had 8 strikeouts. Oakland coming off back-to-back wins against the Angels here. Nice wins for Oakland. They are 7-1 against the Angels, so they've been very good against LA. LA's hot streak kind of coming to an end right now. Both pitchers give up some runs here. I'm still liking Oakland. Good dog. Not too sold on the Angels. They had a nice little stretch there against Seattle, but they did struggle against Oakland last series, and they're struggling against Oakland this series. So, I'm going to take Oakland +1.5 on the road today. Next matchup, we got a doubleheader. We've got the Colorado Rockies versus San Francisco Giants. Giants opening up as home favorites at -210. The Rockies +170 with the over-under at 7.5. Rockies coming into this matchup 38-66. The Giants 50-55. Pitching for the Rockies is Ryan Feltner with an ERA of 5.35. Pitching for the Giants is Blake Snell with an ERA of 5.83. Feltner, his last start, he pitched 7 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 6 strikeouts. Snell, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 4 strikeouts. He's been solid. Don't let the ERA kind of fool you. His last 3 starts, he's only given up 2 runs here. Had back-to-back 0-run games prior to that one. Giants, big win yesterday against the Rockies, winning 11-4. Colorado, 0-9 on the road against the Giants. They just cannot win on the road against the Giants. That's a very long streak of not being able to win there. Yeah, like Blake Snell on the mound, Feltner 1-10 as a pitcher. I mean, just hasn't been good. Hasn't been horrible on the mound, but yeah, they just can't win on the road against the Giants here. Yeah, I think I got to take the Giants at home in game 1. Then the game 2, we got the Colorado Rockies versus San Francisco Giants. Giants opening up as home favorites at -200. The Rockies +160 with the over-under at 8. Rockies coming into this matchup 38-66. The Giants 50-55. Pitching for the Giants is Hayden Birdsong with an ERA of 3.55. Currently, it's TBA for the Rockies here. We'll see who ends up actually pitching for the Rockies today. Let me check live just in case that there is some new info here. Let's take a look. Yeah, it's undecided. So luckily it is a 10:30 p.m. game. So you'll have all day to look at that if you want it, if you're interested in this matchup. Birdsong, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 12 strikeouts, coming off a big strikeout game. Consistently gives up 1 to 2 runs here. So that's probably what I would expect here from him. But I think I'm just going to double down on the Giants here. Rockies 0-9 on the road against the Giants. Birdsong been very solid for the Giants here. We'll see who ends up pitching for the Rockies here, but I'm going to double down on the Giants today, and we'll take the Giants at home in game 2. That's going to be it for the video. Good luck with your picks and parlays on Saturday. Hope you guys all cash out, and I'll see you guys Sunday. Have a good one.